Welcome one and all. My name is Hunter, and this is not casual talk, this is a channel update. Although I'll give you, it's a relatively short one, and if you notice that my face is a little reddish, it's because suddenly the weather is good, and I kinda went outside for 2 hours, and now I'm fucking red like a lobster. So I haven't done a channel update video for a very long time, and I feel like I kinda got some pace after I kind of did the last one. I was still not uploading regularly back then, and now I'm in a daily schedule, which is actually quite amazing. And I'm thinking of talking about the daily schedule more once I do it more. It hasn't been much. Of course, it's been more than a week, but still, I kind of consider it fresh. And, overall, there are some things that I feel like I will understand when time passes, and once I start doing it, like to the point that I'm not wanting to do it, let's say, to the point where I'm running out of ideas. But regarding the daily uploads, what I want to say right now is that it's working out fine, and I kind of have a schedule, which is great. This is just saving my ass right now with this quarantine, when you have nothing to do, and we have a spring break and there's literally nothing to do, and I'm just waking up, thinking about something, and then recording it, editing it, and that's kind of my whole day. So it's actually quite nice for me to have something to do. Otherwise, I would definitely lose my mind. But today I want to talk about perhaps one of the bigger changes that I'm thinking of, like, fully implementing in my channel, and it's essentially the thing that people see the most, and that is the thumbnails. And the reason I might sound a little bummed down because of this whole thing is because when I started this channel, thumbnails was a real big issue for me, until I said, okay, maybe I can just draw them. And this drawing thing was quite nice, with all honesty. I wasn't like forcing myself to do it, and I admit that I'm no good artist at all, especially when it comes to drawing. And it was just that time frame where I would put myself in front of my computer screen and try to capture the video and some, short phrases, and then kind of put these phrases into a drawing. And despite the fact that I explain it so like much as it's a big deal or something, it's nothing in reality. And my drawing kind of sucks. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I didn't know Photoshop at all, and I just kind of downloaded a couple days ago, and finally just decided to sit and do it. And turns out it's not that hard. I mean, I don't want to say that it's super easy, but perhaps I'm just not doing very advanced stuff in it for the time being. I mean, I don't need right now, so that's kind of good. And I really like the way they turn out, and especially I used it for my April Fool's video, and it manages. This is what I like. A good thumbnail definitely makes a difference. It makes a difference in terms of that, people just see something good looking and they want to click on it. It's kind of stupid. It's like clickbaiting, essentially. And that's exactly what I did for the video for the April Fools. But I just saw the potential there, and I just realized that perhaps, now that I'm giving even more time to my content, I kind of don't want it to just go to waste, let's say, just because my thumbnail looks like shit. And no matter how much I like drawing and how much I feel like those thumbnails are more sincere, let's say, is just not worth throwing away, in my opinion. These 2-3 views that I get from that video just for thumbnail that I would personally enjoy more. And it's not to say that I hate Photoshop or making thumbnails with Photoshop. It's actually good. It looks very, very nice, and I'm sometimes even more happy with the things that I did just because, it looks appealing. So is this the end to my hand-drawn, so to say, thumbnails? Yes and no. You see, there will be still times that a video or a funny thing comes to my mind that I want to post to, and I will just have this idea to, okay, let's draw this instead of making it on Photoshop, or there will be something that will not look good on Photoshop but will look good when I try to reimagine it by drawing or something like that. I hope you get the idea, and I hope, you know, one day perhaps my thumbnails will not play the essential role of how many people are gonna click on it, and then I can just start making these perhaps bad looking thumbnails for some videos without actually having to worry about the fact that people might not click on it at all, and all the thing that I did will go to waste. So it's really weird. And you know, other than that, what the increasing of editing and me trying to, especially with casual talk, putting pictures or, you know, zooming in and out for the comedic effect and stuff like that, I'm getting the hang of it. I really do these not because I want to look produced or because I want people to like the content more. I actually do it because I kind of like it, and I feel like it adds flavor. I do necessarily change some of the speech structure that I have, and sometimes I will give a different pause or a different reaction, different face, just thinking like, okay, this is the part where I'm gonna be zooming in and it's gonna look okay, it's gonna look funny or something like that. And thinking that a couple months ago I wasn't editing these videos apart from if there was a very loud noise or cutting the beginning and the end, you know, when I was going to the camera to start it and then going back to standing in front of it. It's really bizarre, like seeing the progress that I made, and the fact that some decisions that I thought that I wouldn't take, because back then I thought it was just genuine, you know, unedited equals genuine type of thing, which I'm gonna get into sometime. I'm still thinking how to talk about that one specifically to show just, you know, the difference and generally what was my opinion back then and has it changed or not. But the idea is that just seeing how I changed it and seeing how I got used to all of this editing quirks and features, it really feels different. You know, once you start spending your time on your videos, you start realizing some things about yourself, and that is also like something special, something I'm really thankful for. Like from all of this channel thing that I got, it's really teaching me a lot essentially about myself too, apart from, you know, all the editing, you know, all the photographs and freaking whatever the hell you want to call of that. So yeah, when it comes to thumbnails though, I really will not be drawing for a while. I just wanted to get that change out. You know, as I said, I keep these channel update things more of how to, you know, go back in time and track what I did, why I did, with the reasoning of it. So just ignore this whole thing if you're in this journey for the funny haha shit that I do, which I will be doing again pretty soon. And hey, I'm not sick yet, so that's good. That was really short. I kind of talked even too much for a short video. Thank you all so much for watching. And in these days, it's really important that you take care. So be careful out there. I wish you all a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you in my future videos. Consider checking out some other stuff that I do where I don't just talk about what I do for this channel, but something more interesting and funny. Goodbye.